Civis Pacem.
Hello and welcome back here again at Tribune, where we will present you with another game. To those of you new to the channel, Tribune is a tactical battle board game where you try to outwit your opponent in like a similar style to chess or shogi or something like that. And today's game is called A Million Ways to Die, and why that is will be explained very shortly. Now, in the board view,
Yeah, everything's fine. No, I wanted to add, in case that you may be feeling discouraged by the words chess-like or though, you do not have to play chess, okay? If you do, fine, you will adapt very quickly. If you don't, we had so many people on our desk on exhibitions, and they were alike. They liked the game, and so we jump into this game of today.
yeah, so very shortly, just a broad outline. You have stacks. These stacks are called units, and their height determines how they move. And everything else is explained in the manuals, so you can find them on our website, tribune.org, Tribun, and then .org, and everything else you can find there.
By the way, I had a battle with a co-worker of mine in our company, and he's not in chess at all, and he was so, wow, what an amazing game, so many opportunities, so many possibilities. It's just amazing. And yeah, that's why we were awarded with this game to be the most complex two-player board game in 2024 of Mind. Well, now let's get it on.
Exactly. Shall we load it in? Oh no, we already have.
It's already loaded.
Yeah. Oh, I seem to not have the admin rights to flip that coin.
But now you
Sure.
have the admin rights to move everything else, right?
Yeah, I have. Thankfully. I had a blue screen, had to reinstall everything. So, yeah, that's fun. Anyhow, so I begin with this archer.
Yeah.
And you do something that kind of pretends.
Not similar, stupid.
Well,
Just
no, it's
preventing.
kind of.
Yeah.
So this one will not move forwards for a little while. Unless this happens,
In case,
which
yeah.
I'm. This is a trade, or at least an offer of one, which you decline.
Yeah, I
Which is.
do not want to pull you close. That's stupid.
Yeah, so I
But
did this.
you pressure me. That's belligerent. I didn't mean any harm to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels like being Poland in the Second World War. Man, I didn't do anything. But
Yeah.
I will try to prevent everything from your side.
Funny thing is, if that was the situation, that would actually be bad for me. Because if you take here and I go there, I don't protect this anymore.
And you would
So-
lose it with a tempo because an attack on the Tribune. But this is
So it's
basic
very
setup.
important that this is here.
Yeah. Completely opened up the whole side. But I have to admit, that's very, yeah, you're quick, you're fast, you're, yeah, aggressive.
Yeah, I'm also already causing some trouble, I think. This is a nasty thing, in my opinion. I really dislike when you try to trade my equity. But, you know, I couldn't really do something about this, and this is sufficiently protected, so I figured, you know, you can go there and we trade. Everything's gonna be fine. But then you did this.
Yeah, but maybe it would have been a good idea because I would pull one of these archers here. And if this one goes, then your complete defense of this, from my point of view, right-hand side would fall apart. And if you pull that back, you are undeveloping your army, and that would be beneficial for me as well. So maybe it would have been a good point to take.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, I'm a little bit conflicted. But you chose this, and I did that. Which is interesting. I'm kind of leaving... remember how I said this was important? Well, this isn't no more. Which kind of brings up the question, why wouldn't you take here? And when I retake, take here.
Yeah.
This really seems quite troublesome for me, and I frankly don't know what I plan to do there.
Yeah. And I do not know why I didn't take the opportunity, but most likely I didn't see it back then. So now I'm going here.
Well, that's also okay. I should take with this. Let's see.
Okay, this is Impero.
Yeah,
If you're new to this channel, unlike in other games of the genre, you do not have to take always. If you, if you besiegen, defeat. Yes, if you defeat the enemy unit, you can, instead of taking it off the board, just place your own unit on top. And now you have temporary control about this unit.
Yeah, the only unfortunate thing is that this is not a sufficient protection now. Which is rather funny, I think. Because if this happens, if I take here, we lose. This, and it's with tempo.
You take here, this is free again.
Yeah, and
it won't work.
yeah, that kind of sucks. So
yeah, and if you would have taken, it would be a different story, because you wouldn't leave that behind.
exactly. So probably taking was the better call there, but
it usually is. If you have a short-term plan and you know, well, the possibilities of the opposing unit is beneficial for me, then you take it because it's useful. But here, I do not see a short-term plan.
yeah,
if you could go
neither.
somewhere here, it's great. You bring this one here with an archer on horseback. Well, that's a powerful unit, but not right away.
Yeah, there's just so much wrong with this position, which is why this is a terrible move. But you know,
I just wanted to pressure this guy here, but he is protected, and well, no.
That's rather questionable, if I
What
may
the
say so
heck?
myself. The idea is that this is sufficiently protected.
Almost.
Like, yeah, I would leave one piece, and this one piece would serve as an umbrella, if we import this terminology. And so that was the idea, and that happened. Interesting. So,
But couldn't I now take here? Okay, I would lose 2, take 2, lose 2, and then this archer can, this rider can come. No, you have an Impero. See, in this case, the Impero is good.
yeah.
This game is mind-read.
But I don't think you should discard this idea. Like, if you take here, and I take 2 back, then perhaps you could take here. Or no, I don't like this one actually.
Yeah.
How about going here, and if I take, we open up this file, perhaps?
I do not know. And right
Because,
at this point, you already have the opportunity of going here, attacking me with a fork. Sorry, when all the pieces jump like that, Max usually is picking this repair board coin. It's a tabletop simulator. It's a little clumsy when you try to program something into it, but it is suitable. We have a nice board game, but the drawback is that sometimes the pieces jump. Okay, you could fork me here. And I don't know. I really don't know.
Intention, I think, is no. This is protected.
It is protected, and this is protected by this ballista, and here this is protected by the ballista. So I cannot really encroach. Now you have this hunter on light hexagons. Now I have to be very careful with this ballista, because the ballista, it cannot fight on the diagonals. I just pick it up. You see the turquoise fields. That's how it moves, but it cannot fight. It fights along the golden ring lines. So when there's an enemy inside, you can attack. Not inside, inside, when you get it.
When you can see it.
The field of vision. Okay. So. And from this moment on, everything falls apart. What the heck?
Like...
And you...
Okay, so for the audience, we're kind of thinking go here, threaten, take. The only reason that wouldn't be that great would be because of this. And if you take 4, then you can take 4 here. And perhaps, like, let's say with this, and perhaps you can then defend this position. That's what we're kind of thinking about.
Yeah, but
you kind of have to deal with them with multiple threats, for example.
Okay, maybe it wasn't that stupid. That's too many possibilities. I mean, in chess you have like 35 possible moves when it's your turn. In this game you have around 1,200 movement possibilities. But that's good for a newcomer. You won't believe it? Yes, it is, because even experts in this game have a hard time dealing with the numerous amount of just all the possibilities, and you cannot calculate everything through. That's the fun part.
Yeah, it's like going by your gut, and that's quite fun, quite frankly. But we have this position.
This is bad news, man.
My units are kind of blocked. This can get in, but there's currently no real pressure on you, and that's why you decided to take here.
Yeah, but now it's about who's quicker.
Yeah, the fun thing is, if I walk away from here, then I die.
Yeah.
If I jump away like this and kill this unit, same thing.
Same story, yeah.
So I can't really preserve this. Now I can try to run away like this, for example, which would be much, much, much worse, because you could go here, double attack me, and that's bad.
Yeah, but with this impro, this is a formidable barrier. It grants you one additional move because I can take and free my fellow comrades, but it's still blocked. And this gives you this one move, and one move should be sufficient when you have 6 soldiers in the neighborhood, man.
Now, we have a decision to make as the attacking player. Well, rather frankly, we have many decisions we could do. We could take here, we could go take here, go here, or go there. These are like the 5 moves that you should consider.
Yeah, you can pause the video, maybe scramble your brain a little, and find the right way. One of the maybe right ways. Yeah. Now move on.
So, this could, by the way, be a very nice move. If the opponent combines here, for example, you have a very simple standard pattern that you should memorize, which is this.
Yeah.
It's rather useful for dealing with a Secretarius Tribune.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the crucial fields being blocked.
But I don't think this works in this situation, because you want to do the same thing, but this is blocked.
Exactly. And so this field cannot be protected or covered. But you could, in the first place, take the entire Equus, again attacking and just disrupting everything, or being in time to protect everything back here.
That's true. I decided in the game to do this, to bring more soldiers to the front, because quite frankly, being here or here would be too slow. With this, I've got an avalanche coming my way. I really didn't think this would do it, so I went there.
And I guess that's the right decision, man. Because, yeah, now you have 10 soldiers and you have so many possibilities of splitting up or combining. They work together like in a real army. And now it's very hard to defend the Tribune. That's my primary objective. But if I do, maybe a lot of soldiers will die in this encounter, and then I will lose in the long run.
Yeah, and so actually, fun thing is, if you go there, I don't think it's that clear how I would proceed, actually.
I would
Like,
know. No.
You could go there?
Better move.
Oh yeah,
Take
taking
here.
there. Oh, that's
Too.
actually very brutal.
This is nasty because now you see you cannot go here or there because of this Equus.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Attacked,
not...
you cannot go here. This is blocked. This is blocked. This is game over.
Okay, yeah, that's actually cool. Didn't
But
see
in
that
this
one.
game, I saw it coming, and I opted for the other approach. And you
So-
can pause the video again. What do you think? Is this safe? Or is it maybe next in one also?
I think that was enough time. Something that you should also memorize is
Fumbling
this pattern.
with the remote control. Oh no, no, no!
So when you have a Secretarius Tribune and a ballista like this, we call this ballista opposition, where the ballista opposes the Secretarius Tribune and prohibits it from moving, right? You could move there if that felt was empty, but it isn't. And so you're stuck, basically. You can only combine.
And you have somehow protect this field as well, because at the moment it is blocked from the field of vision of the ballista.
So when I try to go through and win, I look at the cheapest way to achieve certain goals. So there are 2 goals. The first one is covering this hexagon, and the other one is attacking this one. Now the cheapest way you could cover this is with 1 unit, and then you have to attack the Tribune, and you can only do this with 3 high units, so that's great, but you have not covered this, so you put this here, and that works. If you
do you know how I call it?
no.
Checklist of evil.
The other thing you could also start not by checking where the Tribune can go to, but also how to attack, and then the cheapest way would be this. And that should also work. Oh no, it doesn't, because this isn't covered.
Yeah, but now you put it there. Why you
Yeah,
don't?
then that's not covered.
Ah,
So
yeah, that's correct.
so then when you see that one attack doesn't work, you have to go to the next cheapest one, which would be 3, and then you would get to the same conclusion that we got before and arrive at this position. And then you took.
Yeah,
You had to.
I mean, now everything was leading to my downfall. If I had taken here, you would take with the ballista. If I combine here, you take with the servos. And if I take and free up this space, you just bulldoze through and I'm crushed. Yeah. Turning off the music. It's by Darren Curtis, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. You find the link in the description. Music for free and so good. Okay. Yeah, back on the goodbye screen. Thanks for your attention this time. We are here for you every Friday, as you may have noticed. My son Max and I, Karsten, present to you this astonishing board game. And now it's not just any board game, it is awarded. And we will go this way further along. Maybe on exhibitions, maybe holding tournaments. We have some plans for the future. But we are a two people's army, so it will take some time. It's nice that you join us on this very journey. So, yeah, you can fetch everything from the description below, tribune.org, blah, blah, blah. And up until next time, see you soon.
Und Tribun.